Great Saturday morning, January 23rd, 2021. To God be the glory for yet another day. My son just asked a question, and the answer is when the work is finished at what was commanded by the Lord. So, if my time is finished at a certain place to do something, if I could walk away and I know that the Lord will say, well done, my good and faithful servant. Now enter into this place, then cool. But until then, got to be faithful, diligent, and persevere, even if things get dull. And that has something to do with Exodus 39. In verse 32, we know that they were building the place of the presence of the Lord. It was a portable tent, right? We were talking about the tent of meeting, and guess what? We're portable tents of meetings. We go from one place, carrying the Spirit of the Lord, to this assignment. Then we go to this place, and then He might have us go this place, or He might have us stay. And we might, oh Lord, I don't want. Listen, bloom where you are planted. But in verse 32 of Exodus 39, it says, thus was all, not half, but all the work of the tabernacle, of the tent, of the congregation, finished. I don't know if you're one of those, and I am one. I'm guilty, where we could start so many projects. We could start this, start that, but it's not finished. I was just talking to someone recently, and I hired them to do something, and they wanted to jump to another project. I'm like, we need to finish this. Then we can walk away and say, yeah, I have fought a good fight. I have finished the course. I have kept the faith. That's what we want to be able to do. We want to be able to say those words that Paul said at the end of his ministry. We want to be completers of tasks. And it says, and the children of Israel did according to all that the Lord commanded Moses, so did they. So if we can say that we have done absolutely everything, then we have peace. Then we could go on to other adventures, other efforts, other activities, other assignments. But until then, let's work the work. What do you have to say about that as far as anything that you have to accomplish, Timotheus?
Schoolwork and stuff.
Schoolwork, right? Are you one who starts things and you sometimes struggle to complete? Oh, well, okay, so upstairs, we'll see if that's the case this evening. But the Lord wants us to be doers, follow Him, and to finish. Anything spoke to you, Exodus 39? Any verse?
No.
Well, even 21 spoke to me as far as by the hand, the Lord by the hand commanded, and by the hand the sons of Moses, the people, the Israelites, they follow. So He will point. He would tell us which way to go. I believe it's Isaiah 30:21, where it says there will be a voice behind you. Now you might not see the actual pointing the finger, but the Lord will tell you which way to go if you are listening. Yeah, behind thee thine ears shall hear a word. This is the way, walk ye in it. So you can have perpetual direction. Even this weekend, as we're preparing to perhaps go back to the classroom or to take on a project, listen to the voice of the Lord. Look for the signs. He'll make clear His will. Yeah. And because today is January 23, we would have gone to Psalms 23, and we know that the Lord will give rest, right? He will give refreshment in every area. He will restore our soul because He leadeth. He points in the direction that we should go, in the paths of righteousness, not for our sake, not for our own glory, not for our own satisfaction, but for His name's sake. And then when we are able to do that at the end, then we will be able to praise the Lord. We'll be able to magnify him from the rising of the sun, Psalms 113, to the going down of the same. The Lord's name is to be praised. No one else, for he is high above all nations. What do you got to say about that? Well, listen, the Lord will guide, the Lord will provide as long as you're on the side. Look, nothing is too hard for him. Listen, what's your determination, Timotheus, as you going into closing out this week?
To give it my all.
Give your all. That's all the Lord wants. While you have breath, we want the Lord to give his all. He gives his very best so that we could give our very best back to him. Have a wonderful day, enjoying his presence.